those good mornings. It's one of those mental notes as I was riding through downtown. And I'm enjoying the scenery. Was out canvassing neighborhoods and downtown. Wow. In the process of acquiring a few of these buildings down here. So, while doing my morning research, and I was riding through, and I was just had a mental, reflecting on a few things. I had a mental note, and it was just like, through self-reflection, it allows me to see a lot about me, and in that process, I realized that I'm a natural giver. Giving just comes natural to me. It's like the thank you that you get behind it, the reaction, the facial reactions from the people, whatever issue or problem that they had. I was able to provide a solution for. And it also allowed me, so I put myself in position so that I can be a giver, and that's a choice. I was listening, I'm not jumping, but I bring this together. I was listening to a reverend earlier, and he said, "You want to know how you help the poor people? Not be one of them." And I bust out laughing when I heard him say it, because I was like, man, that's I tell people that all the time, and they just don't listen to me. You won't be able to give if you don't have. Like, oh, you just think you better? No. I just believe my life is better because I want my life better. And that was back years ago, teens, when I wanted better. Now I'm like, I just speak epic out, or extraordinary, or extravagant, or my life is the one I created. Nobody created me, man. Molded through trials and tribulations, and plans. How I see myself is what got me to where. How I see myself is where. It's what took me. It allowed me to write down the plan. How I envision my life going. And that also allows me the ability to see like systems, or to see people, on improvement, self-improvements, because I focus so much on improving me that I can see flaws or faults within myself, so it allows me to actually see them in other people too, with similar characteristics. But as a giver, because I put myself in that position to be able to give, it allows me to give without judgment. I don't have to judge somebody's situation and say if they're worth me giving this to them, or I just give. I just go off of what the Spirit's put on me, and I do it. And I don't listen to people. I don't listen to, oh, well, you should have, or you could have, or you would have. But how you gonna tell me what I could have done if you've never done it? I had somebody tell me, oh, I would have never gave away a house, and that's probably why you'll never get one to give away. And I'm blessed to say I've given away 4. So I've given away 4 houses, man. That's a blessing. You know? 2 of them, I gave them a labor. You know, they had to labor. But I mean, one guy did a plumbing job. Well, he didn't even finish. Still gave him the house. The plumbing job was, he installed a toilet and redid the toilet water supply line. Gave him a house here. And told him to pay it forward, you know. Pass it along. Pass the knowledge along to your family of how you acquired the house. No, it wasn't given to you. You worked for it, literally. And you know, for your labors, you was rewarded a house. But I did that though. I put myself in a position to be able to give like that, you know. And also giving allowed me to realize, you know, giving without judgment. Who am I to judge anyone? I'm not God. God of self, yeah. I'm the creator of me, yeah. You know, above the second to none but the creator. Period. So, you know, I get my calling from him. I get my words from the man above, you know. For a reason, panoramic. I get to look up regularly. I'm 6'9", so I'm rarely looking down anyway. Except for my beautiful 5'2" wife. But that's why I keep her, and we keep each other very protected. You know, very, you know, our marriage is very sacred. You know, I built a wall of wealth around my wife and family. And now I'm building one around my entire family, you know. So it's just a difference. You start in your house, and then, you know, you build it around the rest of them. Well, that's what a man is, you know. Build a wall of wealth around your family. So people are like, oh man, well, why don't you bring your wife out? Because I don't know you. Like, what? That shocks a lot of people. Man, no. I come and I survey the scene, and I see who there, and you know, I go through that whole experience to see, you know, exactly what people are, and you know how, because what you indulge in, me and my wife might not indulge in. So before I subject my wife to some bullshit, I'm gonna go and survey the scene. Period. You know, I'm gonna come and see who the people are, who's around, you know. And then after that, because I judge my life, so I judge who I want in my life and around in my time, because one thing I cannot get back is my time. So before I let the outside world subject my wife to some bullshit, I come and check it out first. And so a lot of people don't like that. They go, oh man, I showed you my wife. Well, that's your fault. Fuck out of here. My wife is something different than me. Period. I make sure my wife can never be surprised. You know, some things she hate that I tell her. Some things she wished I wouldn't have told her. But at the end of the day, the world would never surprise our covenant. You understand? That's what protection is. That's protection of your wife, where nobody can surprise her. And wife can surprise me. She makes sure I'm well aware. But that comes with giving, you know. What you give into your marriage, or what you give into your relationships, what you give into yourself, it shows, and it's going to always show. And so I love the giving side of me, but it allows me to see the other side of people. And it's like this: either they're gonna say thank you first, and they're either gonna do what they said they were going to do, Or, guess what they do? They come up with an excuse why somebody else is fault. I haven't seen anything different. Either they stand up or they tell you why it wasn't their fault that they couldn't keep their word. Silly. And the development of communication skills saves nations. And you know, the undeveloped communication of people, I've seen tragedy, you know. So that was my mental thought, you know. Put yourself in a place so you can be a giver, so that way you save words. Because normally when you say no to somebody, you got to give them, they want a reason why. You just go ahead because you know you're like you're God body, so you are of abundance. Yeah, here, right. They're gonna say thank you. You saved yourself some breaths. You know, you saved time. I do things to save time now, and I don't have to hold a conversation. Why? The thank you was enough. The thank you on your mission now. You ready to go and tackle whatever it is that I just helped solve. You know, and hey, I'm happy for you. Why? Because now it saved me words. Because my words are attached to my time. It's fucking non-negotiable. I'm a very caring person. I'm a very giving person. But my time is non-negotiable. I'd rather give you some money sometimes than give you my time. Some people just ain't worth your time. They're worth a couple dollars because you can always make money. You will not make time. You're not gonna make that back, buddy. And I know I'm not gonna make my time back, so I'd rather pay some people, you know, versus giving them some of my time. But when you obligate and you negotiate and you stand on your word, I'm learning contracts this year because I'm a handshake person. Why? If your word ain't shit, you ain't shit, and that's just it. Cause I'm gonna make some more money. So you gotta live with that in God. You know, that's gonna be your self-downfall. Why? Because you will always be a slave to your mental debtors as well as your physical debtors.